Red Bull has uncovered a unique approach to analyzing McLaren's recent performance improvements. The Austrian team believes McLaren may have gained an advantage through unconventional means. Despite focus on car aesthetics like bodywork and front wings, McLaren's use of questionable brake methods has caught Red Bull's attention. Concerned, they have raised the issue with FIA. Although recent rulings have deemed McLaren's methods legal, the question remains, can McLaren truly exploit this innovation to gain a significant advantage within the strict boundaries of current regulations? While F1 teams are restricted by detailed rules, McLaren's sudden half-second boost demonstrates that ingenuity still plays a crucial role in speeding ahead. They were at the start of the season. Red Bull has been on a winning streak in recent races, and speculation is rife that their success can be partially attributed to a clever adjustment made with their brake discs. It has been observed that during Friday practice sessions, the Red Bull cars have a gap near their front and rear brake discs, which is then sealed off for the remainder of the weekend starting from Saturday. This investigative tactic was presumably meant for data collection purposes, but regulations require the gap to be covered during the important sessions of practice, qualifying, and the race itself. Interestingly, rival team MCL38 was seen employing a different strategy by covering their brake discs with tape, which, while technically acceptable, appears to have resulted in a decline in performance for the British outfit. However, in certain races such as Imola, this modification seemed to work in their favor. During the recent race in Austria, driver Norris managed to significantly reduce the gap between himself and Red Bull's Verstappen by opting for hard tires instead of the more commonly used medium tires. Additionally, investing in a second-hand set of gear played a crucial role in Norris's ability to challenge the three-time world champion directly and steadfastly. The intricacies and strategies involved in Formula One racing continue to evolve as teams explore innovative ways to gain a competitive edge on the track. Whether through smart maneuvers with brake discs or strategic tire choices, every decision made by the drivers and teams can make a significant difference in their performance and ultimately their chances of clinching victory. In the highly anticipated 2023 Formula One season, Red Bull Racing came out of the gate strong, showcasing their dominance in the field. However, their competitors were not willing to sit idly by and watch them pull ahead. Aston Martin, known for their meticulous attention to detail, had to make last-minute adjustments to their front wing in order to ensure compliance with the regulations. There were fears that the structure near the nose of the car was not sturdy enough and could potentially bend or break during races. Not to be outdone, Mercedes faced similar scrutiny over their 2024 front wing design. Questions arose regarding its legality, prompting an ongoing investigation by the racing authorities. This controversy added an extra layer of tension to the already fierce competition among the teams. Meanwhile, Red Bull found themselves at the center of another controversy when they were accused of using unauthorized tape on their brake discs. The team immediately refuted the claims, but the matter was brought to the attention of the FIA for further investigation. Amidst all the drama surrounding rule violations and investigations, McLaren managed to steal the spotlight with their impressive performance on older tires. While Red Bull may have led the pack in terms of speed, the consistent and strategic driving of McLaren's drivers showcased their ability to outshine even the fiercest competition on worn-out tires. As the season progressed, the rivalry between the teams only intensified, setting the stage for a thrilling showdown on the racetrack. Fans eagerly awaited the outcome of the investigations and the next chapter in the ongoing battle for supremacy in the world of Formula One racing. In addition to the theories surrounding the performance of the MCL38 with older tires, there is also speculation about the impact of the team's strategy on their success in recent races. Some experts believe that McLaren's decision not to cover brake holes in the car may have inadvertently given them an advantage in certain conditions. This decision has raised eyebrows in the paddock, with rival teams questioning the legality and fairness of McLaren's approach. Despite the controversy surrounding their tactics, McLaren has continued to show strong performance on the track, much to the annoyance of their competitors. This has only fueled the rumors and accusations coming from teams like Red Bull, who are desperate to find an explanation for their struggles against McLaren. As the championship heats up, tensions between the teams are reaching a boiling point. McLaren is adamant that they are playing by the rules and achieving success through hard work and dedication. On the other hand, Red Bull is determined to uncover any possible advantage that McLaren may be exploiting, even if it means resorting to underhanded tactics. The battle between McLaren and Red Bull is not just about winning races, it is about reputation and sportsmanship. Both teams teams are willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top, even if it means engaging in a war of words off the track. Only time will tell how this rivalry will play out and whether McLaren's success will continue in the face of mounting scrutiny and criticism. The recent upgrade package that Mercedes unveiled has caused quite a stir in the Formula One world. With the team gaining more than half a second over their competitors, questions are being raised about how they were able to make such a leap in performance with just one upgrade. Some speculate that Mercedes' relentless focus on car development has paid off, as they can no longer rely solely on their powerhouse status to stay ahead. Team principal Toto Wolff has emphasized the importance of preventing other teams from making rapid advances in order to secure their success. While he acknowledges that the glory days of Mercedes dominance may not return immediately, there is a sense of excitement and anticipation for what the rest of the season holds, particularly with the upcoming European races on the horizon. It will be interesting to see how Mercedes' rivals respond to their newfound speed and whether they can close the gap in performance. The battles on the track are sure to be intense, as teams jockey for position and strive to outdo one another. With Mercedes setting the pace, the pressure is on for the other teams to step up their game and challenge the reigning champions. Ultimately, the competition in Formula One this season promises to be thrilling and unpredictable, keeping fans on the edge of their seats until the very end. However, these internal shifts between teams are anticipated, particularly after Zak Brown criticized Red Bull for being a negative workplace. Engineers have been departing the team due to the departure of Ney, but overall, the Austrian team needs to take responsibility for seeking a new direction for their car without achieving the desired outcome. Despite some improved performance, they have failed to address significant issues that were previously covered up by the success of previous models. Although McLaren has made changes, they have not been negatively impacted by FIA regulations. In fact, they have shown recent speed improvements in the last couple of races, even outpacing Red Bull in certain conditions at Silverstone. During Sten's initial run with the medium tires, he found himself struggling to keep up with the pace of his competitors Norris and Piastri. While it may be tempting to attribute his loss solely to a brake duct issue, it is important to consider the overall performance of the car and driver as well. As Max Verstappen wisely pointed out, making excuses about hitting a performance ceiling is not the way to approach challenges in Formula One. Instead, it is crucial to always be looking for ways to improve and evolve. Verstappen's perspective sheds light on the constant push for excellence within the team, particularly when it comes to the RB20. As a three-time world champion, he understands the importance of never becoming complacent and always striving for better results. Despite facing stiff competition from other teams, Verstappen remains confident in the dedication and hard work of everyone at the factory, knowing that they will continue to push the boundaries of what is possible within the constraints of the rules. In Formula One, there is a constant drive for innovation and improvement, with teams constantly searching for ways to gain an edge over their rivals. This pressure only serves to add to the excitement and thrill of the competition, keeping teams on their toes and ensuring that every race is a fierce battle for victory. Whether leading the pack or being pursued by competitors, the dynamic nature of Formula One means that there is never a moment to rest on one's laurels, but rather a perpetual quest for excellence and success. With drivers like Perez failing to deliver the results expected of him, and Red Bull Racing facing the possibility of falling to third place in the Constructor Championship, the pressure is on for the team to secure their position at the top. This has opened the door for teams like McLaren and potentially even Mercedes to challenge their dominance on the track, which has only added to the intensity of the competition. In order to maintain their position, Red Bull must rely on their star driver, Verstappen, to consistently win races throughout the season. Verstappen's performance will be crucial in securing victories and accumulating points for the team. Additionally, Red Bull is also looking for any possible advantages they can exploit to stay ahead of their competitors. The recent scrutiny of McLaren's brake ducts is just one example of how Red Bull is trying to level the playing field. By questioning the legality of McLaren's components, Red Bull is showing their determination to do whatever it takes to maintain their competitive edge. The investigation by the FIA into McLaren's brake ducts will be closely monitored by fans and analysts alike, as it could have significant implications for the rest of the season. As speculation continues to swirl around the accusations towards McLaren, the larger question remains: will the FIA uncover any illegal activities that have allowed McLaren to suddenly challenge Red Bull with just one upgrade package? The outcome of this investigation could have a major impact on the standings and the overall competitiveness of the championship. It will be interesting to see how things unfold in the coming races as the battle for supremacy on the track heats up. The arrival of a new team with innovative designs and strategies could shake up the entire Formula One landscape. Their fresh approach to racing, coupled with cutting-edge technology and a talented group of drivers, could potentially disrupt the balance of power within the sport. Established teams may need to rethink their tactics and investments in order to stay competitive, while fans would be treated to exciting races as the new team challenges the traditional contenders for victories. The introduction of a new player on the Formula One stage could lead to unexpected and thrilling outcomes, adding an extra element of excitement and unpredictability to the already thrilling world of motorsport. What are your thoughts on Red Bull's comments about McLaren's brake ducts? Do you believe the FIA investigation will reveal any wrongdoing by McLaren? Share your opinions below and don't forget to watch the video on your screen.